Good evening. The Board of Education and Athletic Ship Hartley High School extend a cordial welcome. We are pleased you are here with.
Not good.
Rivals as members of opposing teams. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the OHSAA. They are Mary Mayo and Jose Travis. And now introducing the Lancaster varsity hockey roster, field hockey roster. Number 2, Rosie Williams. Number 3, Emmeline Chevalier. Number 4, Lily Stockton. Number 6, Reagan Stumbo. Number 7, Courtney Kern. Number 8, Riley Patrick. Number 9, Allison Allen. Number 11, Allison Fuentes. Number 13, Emmy Seymour. Number 14, Kaylee Husband. Number 17, Ryland Brown.
Where'd they go?
Number 18, Leandra Brent. Number 19, Annabelle Farmer. Number 21, Keela Willett. Number 24, Jada Sharp. Number 25, Audrey Knight. Number 44, Brianne Sark. Number 88, Allie Locke. Number 98, Edie Bunting. And number 99, Reese Boston. Coaches for Lancaster, Allison Kennard, head coach, and Sue Call, assistant coach. And now introducing your Bishop Hartley Hawks. Number 8, Ryland King. Number 10, Alex Alamige. Number 11, Taylor Lang. Number 12, Grace Needham. Number 16, Emiliana Carnegie. Number 19, Gabrielle Tessafay. Number 21, Beto Getahoon. And now your starting Hawks. Number 1, Jenna Ryan. Number 2, Rachel Fidel. Number 3, Jamie Zhang. Number 5, Dominique Assis. Number 9, Ava Downey. Number 13, Taryn Jones. Number 14, Sophia Kanowski. Number 15, Maggie Taylor. Number 18, Katie Wilson. And in goal, number 70, Brooke Birchfield. Hawk coaches Bridget Enbach and Ashley Garbuglio. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, as we gather tonight for this contest, we pray for the safety of these athletes. We ask your blessings on the officials and everyone in the Lancaster and Bishop Hartley communities. Thank you, Lord, for the opportunity to be a part of this friendly competition. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Amen.
And now, please rise and remove your hats for the pregame.
Good evening and welcome to Jack Ryan Field here at Bishop Hartley High School. Tonight we're set for girls field hockey as the Bishop Hartley Lady Hawks take on Lancaster. I'm Bob McElligott alongside of Will Ward here tonight. And Will, these are two teams that Hartley comes in with 2 wins. Lancaster comes in with 1 win so far this season. But these are two teams that when they get together, they usually match up pretty well. Both coaches were talking about that before the game with us. They're looking for a good one tonight. And for these players, they're looking to have a nice performance here, especially for the Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley playing on their home field tonight.
Indeed, Bob. Both teams are, I believe they're hungry for a win. Lancaster 0-5 in their last 5 games, and Bishop Hartley 1-4 in the last 5. So I'm pretty sure that they want to get started early here and get some points on the board. And quite frankly, they want to have a good game between both of them.
Absolutely. And when you look at goals, it's funny because Hartley's got just those 2 wins on the season. But when you look at their games, well, they've gotten their goals in bunches. They got the win against Talawanda in their very first game of the season, 7-0. They got the win there. They played against Dublin Scioto a couple of weeks later. They got 5 goals in that game. So it seems that when they've gotten their goals, Will, it has been in bunches. And the games that, no surprise here, the games they have struggled to score are the games that they have not won. The close games are the ones that have gotten away from them so far this year.
Yeah, if you look at the games that they have not won, they've 3 of them has been just a 1-0. So it's been a defensive matchup. And if they can get points on the board, you can definitely see them get a win. And as we're getting ready to kick it off here, we should see if they can get any points.
Absolutely. So we'll see what gives here as the ball is out in the middle of the field, and Hartley gets it underway. Trying to come up this near sideline. That ball is slapped ahead and broken up, and that immediately brings a whistle. Stepping in front of that was Allison Fuentes of Lancaster. And dropping the ball, ready to put it in play, is Jenna Ryan. Ryan just trying to wrist that one ahead, which she does. Able to connect with her teammate there, Sophia Kanowski. Kanowski, a senior, one of the senior leaders on this team for Hartley. Jenna Ryan, she's a junior. Just trying to get that one down toward the front of the goal. Goes bouncing around there, and that one just kicked away from the front of the goal. And no surprise right there. Addie Bunting is the goalkeeper for Lancaster here tonight. She was aggressive on that very first real scoring chance for the Lady Hawks, coming out and, as I said, aggressively kicking that one away.
Yeah, we look to see, we got another whistle here. Defense is going to be a priority for both teams, and keeping the ball out of the net is obviously with the name of the game here, as you know, as defense is played. See how many shots we get on goal, though.
Well, got that ball up too high, and that's why Hartley off the whistle gets a chance to get it back. Now they give it away. And a nice job there. Even after giving that one away, Katie Wilson was able to get it right back for the Hawks. It'll be set up and played now by Marie Burkhart. Get it back to the middle, throw that one toward the goal, and it just sailed wide right.
I guess that would be our first shot on goal. Like we're trying to get some points
toward
here
the
early.
goal.
Towards the goal, correct.
Got all the way through. Got all the way through the traffic. Lancaster just trying to get that ball down toward the other end of the field for the first time in this game. Having a little bit of success here as they get close to midfield. A little pressure being put on.
Referee's getting them under control here.
Yep.
And everything is situated.
And a whistle there. Actually, that was Addie Bunting that put that in play. Allie Locke is the goalkeeper in this game for Lancaster. And again, it's Bunting putting it toward the near sideline. Hartley able to take it away. And this is, pretty much what you get back and forth up the field. It's a battle of turnovers and finding a way through them and finding a way to make plays. And each team they're kind of feeling each other out here, Will, early in the game. No surprise. This is how it happens, where you're trying to figure out what your opponent is doing here in these opening minutes.
Yeah, the first couple minutes is always a fill-out process. It's almost, think about fighting or boxing. It's just a couple jabs here and there, no haymakers thrown in the first couple of minutes.
Lady Hawks trying to play that one, and unable to do that was Katie Wilson. She got stepped into there by Jada Sharp. And Hartley has got this field tilted here early on, and there was a possible scoring chance, but unfortunately Sophia Kanowski couldn't get her stick on that one. As we'll get the whistle now, and this will be a golden opportunity for the Lady Hawks here, as Marie Burkhart ready to put it into play. Lancaster crowding around that goal. See where Burkhart decides to put it. Slides it out. Here comes a quick shot, and that one got blocked. And we'll get the whistle there. Jenna Ryan tried to get it through. And just a nice job by Lancaster. Filled up the shooting lane.
And shots towards the cage and just couldn't get it in there.
Jenna Ryan again. Trying to send it ahead. That ball was played with a high stick, so we'll get the whistle here. And Ryan's got it again. Tries to quickly get it through, and that one kicked away. Nice job there by Allie Locke. And Lancaster with a real first opportunity to move the ball up the field. And a nice job just to tip this around and create a little bit of separation. They put it up the left wing side. It's stolen away, and the Lady Hawks will take it back on the counterattack once again.
As quick as the Lancaster got it up the field, Bishop Hartley was right there to take it back away and get right back towards the cage again.
Good job by Burkhart. Little chip pass ahead, trying to get it to Rachel Fidel, and there was just a good defense on her. Now Hartley will get the opportunity here to put it back into play. Again, they'll have a chance to set it up and see if they can get a quick shot on goal. Burkhart again slides it out front. Had to settle it down there a little bit. Get it over on the right side, and not a lot on that shot. A battle in there, and finally a whistle, but we're just having a hard time settling it down there. Well, Rachel Fidel had a good opportunity from the right wing side. Ball bounced a little bit on her, and once it does that, you want to take that quick shot. You want to take that team off guard, and once it bounces, that took that opportunity away.
Yeah, Fidel and Ryan are both pretty aggressive when it comes to getting in front of the cage. One of them eventually is going to get it in. As long as you keep shooting, it eventually it's going to go in.
And looking to get it back to Jenna Ryan. Put it on her stick. Slaps it toward the goal. Gets knocked down again by Lancaster. Another whistle here. And Harley with a chance to set it up and put it back into play.
One thing's for sure, if anybody's ready, it's the referees right now. The whistles are very active.
Normally that way in this game. As Burkhardt again setting up to the left of the net this time. See if they take the quick shot. No, they don't. Ryan holds it, plays it ahead. Nice job trying to put it down on the left post. And again, can't get the shot through. Lancaster doing a nice job. They just keep putting people there and blocking shots. Allison Fuentes was the latest one to get in there and block a shot.
Excellent defense being played by Lancaster. Not giving up anything easy. As many times as they've gotten shots, haven't got anything close to getting in yet.
Harley trying to work the right side this time. Burkhardt trying to maintain her balance. Again, pass gets knocked down. Harley battling to get it back, and they put it toward the goal. It just trickles wide right this time. And that was one of the best, if not the best, opportunities for the Lady Hawks right there, Will. And just kind of put it into traffic, didn't get the bounce.
Yeah, fabulous kick save that they had. Wasn't able to get it in, but once again taking it out, I think we're getting closer and closer to a goal here. I'm not for sure, but I kind of feel one coming.
Well, you know that the ball's been at one end of the field the entire time here, and that has been in favor of the Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley.
Indeed.
Ryan trying to throw it in there again, and that one just kicked away. I think goaltending is tough. It's tough in every sport that has a goalie, but I think in this one it's really tough because you're not going to face a ton of shots. The ball may or may not get through to you very much, but when it does get there, you have to be able to make the save, and Allie Locke does a nice job right there.
She definitely does. Another kick save, not giving up anything easy, keeping her eye on the ball, and just letting her team know that she's still fighting for them. And no matter what, how many times or many possessions they have, that she's not going to give up anything easy as we're getting pretty much halfway through the first quarter.
And she is that last line of defense. You're playing goal. It's your job to make sure that ball doesn't go into the net, and she did just that. Rylan Brown. And she can really slap it. A good job there to knock that one down. Now it was Hartley and Jenna Ryan stepping in front of the ball that time. She's going to slap it back the other way. Looking for a teammate that gets knocked down and then cleared to the near sideline. And this one is going to roll out. Try to get it to Burkhardt. Good anticipation there and stealing the pass by Lancaster. And that was Allison Fuentes making that play.
One thing I want to see is if Lancaster can get the ball and keep it, time of possession right now is with the Lady Hawks. As we see Ryan with another steal here. Can Lancaster get the ball past midfield and keep it on their end for a while?
No, so far that answer has been a resounding no. There's another ball that gets kicked away. Sent up the right side. Lancaster, few and far opportunities to move the ball, as you just said, Will, out to midfield. And there was another one. It looked like they were on the rush. They were going to have an opportunity to do that. And the Hawks just step in, and they take it away. Taryn Jones making the play for Bishop Hartley. And there's a trip. Katie Wilson getting upended there. Katie trying to wrist it in toward the goal, and quick whistle there. And Lancaster with another opportunity. Oh, good job to block that and knock it down. Maggie Taylor, she's a sophomore, makes a big play there. And, that ball was coming with some velocity on that hit.
Yeah, the Golden Gales, they're definitely, have some power on their shots and just can't seem to get it all the way upfield.
Burkhart played it right through the legs of the defender there. Once again, the opportunity for Lancaster, and that opportunity disappears quickly. Allison Fuentes couldn't keep that ball moving, but after the whistle, they will get a chance to move it ahead. And they'd like to come in there and just try to blast it up the field. And once again, stepping in, Katie Wilson. Got ahead to Burkhart. She's looking to set things up. Not a lot to shoot at there, but did the best that she could with it, off a foot and a stick. Bounces around again. Right down there in that, getting close to that goal area, and Burkhart's going to set it up along the goal line.
With the time of possession being in favor of the Lady Hogs, I just keep wondering how long can Addie Bunning keep the ball out of the cage here.
Again, they crowd in that goal, and there's Hartley with a chance. A little wrist shot. Again, it is kicked away. Nicely kicked away. Ryan, another shot. That one got blocked. She stays with it. Still doing everything she can to hold on to that. Try to throw it from a bad angle and couldn't get that one on goal. Again, it comes down to making the right play. And Allie Locke tending goal very well there. There's a ball that is blasted all the way up the field. And for the first time tonight, Hartley's got to make a play in goal. Brooke Birchfield just came out and kicked that ball a long way. She's been waiting to do something the entire quarter.
For sure. Good thing she didn't fall asleep there, had the awareness of the ball coming to her at a fast pace and made the save.
Get down inside a minute 15 in this first quarter. Hartley has had all of the pressure in this game. Nothing to show for it on the scoreboard so far. That ball going out on the far sideline. We'll track it down and put it right back in play here. Hustling over there is Addie Bunting. Play that ball from the sideline. Lancaster trying to move it ahead. And
a kickball there.
Yep. This will give Bishop Hartley another opportunity. There were 3 players going to the net, but losing control of the ball. That time was Maggie Taylor. Referee stops play, and that's because the quarter has come to an end. So again, Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley, a lot of pressure, but nothing to show in the way of goals. When it came right down to it, Allie Locke was there to make the saves that she had to make. And so at the end of one quarter, it's a 0-0 game. This is Hartley Hawks field hockey.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Hi, this is Bob McElligott for Hutta and Price Orthodontics. Have you ever looked forward to going to any type of a doctor? Well, neither have I. But let me tell you, I do look forward to seeing Doctors Hutta and Price when I go to their practice. You know why? Well, it's as Dr. Hutta says. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And at Hutta and Price Orthodontics, you will know that they care from the very first visit. To find out the services that they provide or to set up a consultation, just go to their website at lovethatsmile.net. If you've ever dreamed of a career in the sports production industry, your dream could come true. The Ohio Media School is enrolling their next sports emphasis class soon. You'll learn about all the different aspects of what goes into the broadcast that you watch or listen to. Go from behind the scenes to the front of the camera. You'll also get hands-on opportunities to practice your skills through the Score On Air network. Call the Ohio Media School at 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com/Columbus.
Back here at Jack Ryan Field at Bishop Hartley, 0-0 after first quarter of play here between the Lady Hawks and Lancaster tonight. Hartley with all of the pressure there in that first quarter, Will Ward. And, Lancaster, again, where have they done well? They've done well in goal. Allie Locke's done a great job making the saves that she's had to make there. But even before it gets to her, there have been a couple of big blocks by her teammates.
It has. It has been a lot of blocks. And quite frankly, the defenders have definitely stepped in front and made it a lot easier for Locke to not only step in and get a couple of kick saves, but, they've helped her out when the ball has been attacked on her. And we'll see if they can continue the same thing in the second quarter.
Hawks with that last little word in the huddle before going out there to start off again in this second quarter. It's maybe one of the last summer-like nights that they have this year, to be honest with you, Will. It's supposed to cool down later in the week, but it's a perfect night tonight. I mean, there's no wind. It's a little bit hot, a little bit muggy, but this is the way you want to play it.
Yeah, you take this weather all day, every day. But like you said, it's going to be coming to an end soon, and that fall-like Ohio weather is going to be setting in, so you enjoy it while you can.
Hartley, Jenna Ryan, trying to stick handle through some traffic here. Finally the whistle, and Lancaster's going to send it back the other way. One of the few times they tried to go with a short little play tonight. For the most part, off the whistles, they have just stepped up and blasted that ball back into the Hartley end. Get another whistle here, and another chance is Addie Bunting will go back and set it up. Again, looking to the right side, see if she can lead somebody, but she couldn't, and that was because Jamie Zhang, who's a junior, she made a nice play to take that one away. Lancaster's not giving up on it. Bouncing ball. Battle on the far sideline. This is now going to be Hawks ball after the whistle.
Yeah, it's not much that the Lady Hawks are giving up. You can see that the Golden Gales are definitely more aggressive at the start of the second quarter. But let's see if they can get any shots on goal here.
Yeah, they are much more aggressive. You're right. Trying to get to the middle of the field. Hartley making sure they can't do that. Ryan trying to send it up the far side. Got taken away, but again, Lancaster gets it back off the whistle.
Now you get to see that Lady Hawk goalie, see if she has the same thing as Locke down there. See if she can hold her team down as the same way Locke did.
Yeah, this is the longest point in time in this game that the ball is spent in the Hartley end. And yet it still hasn't gotten in on goal yet. Well, Lancaster trying to change that right now. And Birchfield came out aggressively and gets by her, and Lancaster is able to put it in.
There it is. Birchfield just couldn't get it. I was wondering how long she can sustain, the pressure. She hadn't really had to work for anything the first quarter, and they definitely came down and seemed more aggressive coming out of the second quarter. And there is the first goal of the game.
Yeah, they took advantage being able to methodically move the ball down the field off the whistles. And then they get in there, and then there's just a crowd. And you'll see Brooke Birchfield, good job, just tipping it aside.
She came out kind of far. Maybe it was
Kyla Willett was the one that got the little tip around the defender that set up the opening on the right side. So Lancaster, after being on their heels for the entire first quarter, they come out early in the second quarter and they get on the board. Up 1-0.
It only takes one attacker to really get after the ball, and right there we've seen great presence of mind as the Lady Gals got their first goal of the game.
Another one kicked away. And as Hartley gets there, the whistle blows, and this will go once again to Lancaster. See if they just try to crank it up the field. No, they want to work that right side. So that's something that's changed. In the first quarter, they were just trying to blast the ball up the middle. Now in this quarter, they've consistently gone to the right side, trying to work on, I guess, what they see as a weakness over there. But after some contact, Hawks will get a chance to get it back here.
Yeah, Coach Kennard probably seen something in that first quarter and made some adjustments in the second, and see if they can continue to go to that right side.
Well, here's another one that gets slapped right through the middle, but again, it is touched, and there's a whistle. And Jenna Ryan will get a chance to try and set Hartley up a little bit here. Oh, she's going to turn it over to Jamie Zhang. Lancaster steps right in. Take that one away. Zhang getting it back. Again, trying to play through traffic. They get it toward the net. Got knocked away before getting to the goalkeeper. Another opportunity and a score! Morgan Burkhart.
There it is. Wondering if the Ladies Hawks can respond and how fast would it take for them to respond. And didn't take too much time. They got down and got a couple of shots on goal. And
that's Marie Burkhart who gets in there. And you'll see her coming in here. And number 7, look, just turns, takes a shot while turning. Good job by Maria. She put it right through the pads of Alley Lock that time. And Lady Hawks respond quickly here and tie this game at 1.
Love that excitement by Burkhart, that celebration. She's so excited.
Well, she should be. It was a great play. As I said, a turning shot. Not easy.
Maybe just spark a little excitement to the rest of the team. Continue to get the ball up. May not be too long before they get another goal. So we went scoreless in the first quarter. 2 goals to start off early in the second.
Well, and sometimes that happens where you spend the entire quarter in the other team's end. Maybe even though you don't score, you feel like, okay, we've got this. It's only a matter of time. And then you come out early in that next quarter. Maybe you're soft enough where the other team takes advantage of you, and it's a wake-up call.
Right. Like we said before, or I equated to before, in the first quarter, it was pretty much a fill-out process, throwing a couple jabs. And I think with 2 goals, you would say a couple of haymakers and a couple of knockdowns now. So see if they can continue this streak of little offensive production here.
The ball came up, and so we'll get a whistle, and it's going to be put back in play by Marie Burkhart. Marie trying to send that one to the net, gets knocked down on its way in. And once again, Marie Burkhart will just carry that ball over to the goal line, set it up. She got the goal. She'd be happy to assist on one right here. She can set up a teammate. See where she goes with this.
I'm pretty sure Locke's more aware now that they had the first goal. She's going to be more hungry like she was in the first quarter. The ball just slipped by her, came out of the cage a little bit too much, but
ball bounced up on Jenna Ryan. They say that ball was kicked. So a whistle, and it goes back the other way. That one put out of play. That goes right off the stick of Addie Bunting. Hawks able to dig it away again. Lancaster takes it. Want to go up that right side of the field. That's where they had success at the beginning of the quarter. Got a couple of whistles. Eventually got themselves a goal. It's a ball that bounces over the stick of Dominique Assis. Lady Hawks try to get it back. Assis is right in there, hoping to get it back on her stick again. She continues to battle until she took it away. Nice job there. Second and third effort.
Yeah, you got scrum right here at midfield. Everybody's fighting for position. Here's the Lady Hawks. Like they may have a chance to get another score here.
Up the left side. Lancaster quickly out to challenge. Trying to feed that ball down to the side of the net. Marie Burkhardt puts it back way out on the sideline.
Yeah, just as quick as they got the ball down the field, Golden Gales were there to stop all type of offensive production.
And now Lancaster try to make the long play up the left side. And Riley Patrick couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, I think if Patrick would have got a hold of that ball, she might have had a chance for a breakaway. There was nobody from the Lady Hawks down there to protect besides the goalie there.
Yeah, it looked like she might have known that too. And then, sometimes you anticipate and can't make that play. Pretty good job defending here by Katie Wilson. Finally the whistle, but Wilson all over Allison Allen that time.
Got 6:34 left here in the second quarter. See Birchfield very alert for anything that's going to come towards her right now.
And remember that the goal that was scored, and she got aggressive, and then there was just a little tip around the defender. Kind of a bad luck play if you were Hartley. It's a good play if you're Lancaster. Just getting it around the defender and finding some open space. Hartley just wants to clear it away, and that's what they do. We'll stay in Hartley possession. Jenna Ryan wanted to whack it ahead. That one coming up and going off the body of Leandra Brandt. Officials tell her to move it back up to the 35-yard line. That's where it was hit from. Good job by Jenna Ryan, just stealing that one. She gets it back. Sends a bouncing ball up the field, but again, a whistle, and back the other way it'll come. Doesn't take much to get a whistle in this game, Will.
Nah, not at all. It's just the smallest thing, and there's another stoppage of the play.
Rylan Brown. She risked it ahead this time. She'd been slapping that ball down the field, but trying to get it to some teammates. Hartley breaks it up. Lady Hawks have the numbers. They play it ahead. Trying to get it to Sophia Kanowski. Kanowski up that far side. Centering attempt. Lancaster able to break that up. Hawks chase for it again. And finally we get a whistle here. Miliana Conagy hustling around in the middle of the field.
You can see that Lancaster had a lot of faith in their defenders there. As you pointed out, that the Lady Hawks had the advantage there. But you can see that the Golden Gales, they just took their time to get back upfield. They didn't hurry back. They didn't become too overwhelmed with the numbers that they had. And they got right back on defense. See if they can keep the ball out of the cage here.
Harley doing a nice job getting to the ball. That one just bounced over Conagy's stick. Wind up with another whistle here, and Lancaster wants to quickly move it up the field. Good job of stepping in there by the Hawks. It was Katie Wilson trying to make the defensive play, but Lancaster able to stay with it. Wilson pretty much everything she did was negated. A good play by Lancaster. We'll trade it back and forth. Lady Hawks play to the middle of the field. Conagy chasing. Gets right back on it, moves it ahead. Nice job here with the opportunity just to play it in on goal, and that one gets kicked away. And that was Rachel Fidel, sophomore, that got it in there. And again, Allie Locke able to get a foot on it, get the right foot on it, kick it away. Down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this first half. 1-1 game. All the scoring has come here in the second quarter. Marie Burkhart gets it out to the right again. They couldn't just settle it down for the quick shot.
It's not really a lot of quick shots. You see them set up and try to get the best shot. The high percentage shots is usually the ones that's going to get you the most of the goals, but
they would love to flatten out one of those passes that Marie Burkhart is throwing off that goal line.
yeah, I'd like to see one of these inbounds turn into a slap shot here. I'm not for sure if it can happen, but
No, not on that one. Pass missed its mark. Get it back to Burkhart. That one got blocked, and we get another whistle. And again, Hartley will have a chance to set it up.
you can see that the Lady Hawks are being very aggressive as the attackers are trying to get the ball inside the cage here right before the half break.
Fidel inbounds it. Burkhart, she's got the only Hartley goal. This one gets through, got kicked away. Burkhart settles it down again, putting it back toward the goal line. There's a scramble in front to score.
There it is. I knew it was getting more and more intense for those Lady Hawks. They were getting to the ball, and it seemed like they were just trying to nail it in there. And persistence pays off there for the Lady Hawks.
Sure did. They just sent a whole crowd to the front of the net. But again, Burkhart, look how she settles it down. She gets it in there, and then the scramble is on. And it's down there on the doorstep. And I believe that it was Emiliana Conagy who's the last one to touch it and push it across that line. Well, here comes Conagy, 16. She steps up and pokes it home. So the Hawks take the lead 2-1. Conagy's got it again as we get the whistle. This one's sent ahead. Fidel.
55 seconds left. So I don't think they're done trying to score here.
No, they are not. And they're feeling it right now. And we'll see who's going to play this one. It's going to be Rachel Fidel to put it in play.
Yeah, look for Ryan maybe to get the ball and try to get one last shot before the half.
They're playing for that last shot.
Ball goes to Ryan here.
She holds, takes a shot, that gets blocked. Conagy got it, I believe, with a high stick. And that is going to do it for the first half of this game. So it was 0-0 after one. Lancaster took advantage in the early part of the second quarter to take the 1-0 lead. Marie Burkhart quickly came back and tied it up at 1. And Emiliana Conagy here late in the first half, able to get the go-ahead goal for Bishop Hartley. And they have themselves a 2-1 lead here at the break. And again, Will, as you were saying, it was well-deserved. Hard work is what they put in to get this lead at the end of two quarters.
Indeed. At first, in the first quarter, Hartley had a problem figuring out how to get the ball past Locke. But the second quarter, they figured out how to unlock that cage and got the ball in not once but twice.
Not once but twice, indeed. And getting it in there with a crowd, just crowding the goaltender and finding a way to get the ball across the line. That's what it's all about for the Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley. And at the end of one half, they are leading Lancaster by the score of 2-1. This is Hartley Hawks field hockey.
Here at Ohio Athletic Performance, we have truly aligned our passions with our path and our purpose for why we are here. The vision for our company is to be able to influence and impact other people so they have the ability to reach the heights of their genetic potential, whatever that is. We train a wide demographic of individuals, all the way from young athletes to full-grown adults. We choose the things that we program very intentionally. And beyond the physical preparation that we offer people, for us it really is about the development of the holistic person, to be able to identify the things that they need, maybe unbeknownst to themselves, and then being able to bridge the gap for whatever it is that they want in their life, or what they aspire to have, or where they say that they want to go. So for us, we have aligned our passions with our purpose, and we know that we're on the proper path. And now what we're trying to do is facilitate that opportunity for everybody else to do the same.
We take physical preparation incredibly serious here at Ohio Athletic Performance. It's something that we pride ourselves on, whether it be athletes or adult clients. It's something that we want to make sure we're providing to the best of our ability. We want to make sure it's orthopedically safe. If they need rehabilitation, that's something that we can provide for them. And as Coach Trapp said, we're always intentional with everything we do, and we want to take the right steps to give that person exactly what they need.
From the adult perspective, the three things we see: a sense of community, improved health, and a great outlet.
We are intensely passionate about what it is that we do and the service that we offer, and we would love for you to come join our community.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Hi, this is Bob McElligott for Hutta and Price Orthodontics. Have you ever looked forward to going to any type of a doctor? Well, neither have I, but let me tell you, I do look forward to seeing Doctors Hutta and Price when I go to their practice. You know why? Well, it's as Dr. Hutta says. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And at Hutta and Price Orthodontics, you will know that they care from the very first visit. To find out the services that they provide or to set up a consultation, just go to their website at lovethatsmile.net. If you've ever dreamed of a career in the sports production industry, your dream could come true. The Ohio Media School is enrolling their next sports emphasis class soon. You'll learn about all the different aspects of what goes into the broadcast that you watch or listen to. Go from behind the scenes to the front of the camera. You'll also get hands-on opportunities to practice your skills through the Score On Air network. Call the Ohio Media School at 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com/Columbus. Today's game is being brought to you by the Ohio Media School. Find out how you can become involved in radio and TV production at beonair.com/Columbus. By the Lance and Eileen Porter Foundation, who have established and run the Porter Athletic League. By Hutta and Price Orthodontics. Find them on the web at lovethatsmile.net. And by Brick League Apparel. Check out their amazing styles at We Are Brick.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Getting set to get the second half underway here at Jack Ryan Field, Bishop Hartley, as the Lady Hawks of Hartley lead Lancaster 2-1 in field hockey. I'm Bob McElligott. Deshaun Pate joining me for the second half of this game. sat there and you watched that first half, and it was first quarter was all Hartley with their pressure and no goals, and all of a sudden all the scoring came in the second quarter here tonight.
Yeah. I think Hartley did a great job attacking and finding a way to score early in that first half to get that 2-1 lead.
So the two teams switch sides here for the second half of play, and again, Lancaster trying to be aggressive. That's the way they started the second quarter, and they got the first goal of the game. But at that point, it kind of woke up the Lady Hawks. And here they come. Up the left side. Nice job just to nudge that ball ahead. Doing a nice job controlling here. Jamie Zhang trying to get it toward the front of the net. Lancaster takes it away, but there's Zhang once again over there to quickly challenge Emmy Seymour. And now it's going to be Golden Gales with a chance to send it up the far side, but goes out of play. Well, it's funny, Deshaun, you talk about being aggressive in this game, but you can only be aggressive to a point because the whistles are so frequent. Once you do get down there around the goal, they just pack bodies in there. It's hard to get shots through.
That's true. I agree.
And that one goes off a foot and then winds up out of bounds. Again, Lancaster maintains control to put it back in play. Trying to bring it to the middle of the field, if not all the way across the field. Jenna Ryan able to take that away. Ryan just chips it ahead, bouncing ball right through the middle of the field. And Hartley, great job to complete the steal. Fidel did a nice job. She's still got that ball on her stick up the right side. Wanting to play it to the middle, bouncing ball, shot toward the net, goes off a body, and then it gets kicked away. But the Hawks just crashing the net. That one just goes off to the right and off the side of the cage. But look at this push right through the middle. And I'll tell you what, that goal was saved by Emmy Seymour after the good rush there by Maggie Taylor.
Seymour did a good job of protecting the goal as they tried to score, and she wouldn't let them. Good job of her.
See, as they get down there and get ready for this play around the goal, the players put on their eye protection. Marie Burkhart slides it to the middle. Here comes a quick shot, and that one gets knocked down. And then we get the whistle. As I said, that's a good example of what I was talking about, Deshaun. You get down there and just they pack the bodies in. It's hard. You try to keep that shot low and sneak it through.
Mm-hmm.
It's really all you can do. You can't get the ball up in the air.
Yeah, it's tough.
That one just thrown at the goal. Again, they battle, but another whistle. But out there right on top of it that time was the goalkeeper, Allie Locke. Making the play that she needed to make. Jenna Ryan for Bishop Hartley. Trying to accelerate up the left side. Pass it to the middle, and there's a score. Again, Hartley just keeps putting the pressure on until they get it in the back of the net, and they take a 3-1 lead.
Once again, Hartley doing a great job putting pressure on the Lancaster goalkeeper and was able to get the goal, as you see right here.
This was a great job by Jenna Ryan. She took full control, got it to the middle, and then put it right on the stick of Sophia Kanowski, who was able to finish it off. Look at this stick control by Jenna Ryan. To the middle, and right into the net it goes. It's really how you draw them up as a coach, but don't always see them score the way that you draw them up, Deshaun.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true.
Here comes Hartley again, and that one will go wide of the net.
Hartley doing a great job of getting the shots that they want.
Talked about this earlier in the game. The two games that they've won, 7 goals in one of the games, 5 in the other. And the other games that they played, they just haven't been able to score. They've been held to 2 goals or less. So it's been kind of feast or famine when it's come to goal scoring for them.
That's true, and also that home field advantage is helping too, as they got the crowd here, and that's helping them out a little bit.
That is true, and I know a lot of schools now have the artificial turf, but I'll tell you what, this game really picks up speed on turf as opposed to playing it on grass. So that is an advantage. Jenna Ryan there again to make a play. Just sends it into open field. Put it where only your teammates could get it. That's nice work. Now it is Fidel up the right side. Trying to ward off pressure. Play it to the middle, and there's a shot that is blocked. But again, they're doing such a nice job. Rachel Fidel just carried that ball up the right wing side. She put it right into the middle of the field, and Maggie Taylor was there, ready to take the shot.
Great job by Lancaster to get a stop there, as Bishop Hartley once again was looking for that goal.
There's Marie Burkhart. She's got one of those 3 Hartley goals tonight. Ready to put this in play. Ryan couldn't get it settled on her stick. Here's an opportunity with a long shot into traffic. And we get the whistle this time. Jamie Zhang just got that ball, and after she settled it, shot it into a crowd.
Bishop Hartley they really are doing a great job of getting right there in that hitter zone, in that hitter spot, getting the ball as they look like they're doing it right now.
Jenna Ryan really started to take over here in the third quarter of this game, though. Nothing comes out of that last play, but it was just a great job again, carrying it on the left wing side and passing across her body, putting it into the middle of the field. Exactly what you tried to do, exactly what she did when she set up the goal here a few minutes ago. Harley intercepts the pass. Again, play it into open space. And this one is sent ahead. Grace Needham involved in the play here for Hartley. Needham chasing. Leaves it in the middle. Chance to take a shot. Bouncing ball kicked away. Lancaster trying desperately to get possession, and they finally do. And there was a lot of work being done in there. Taylor Lang, she's a senior. She was trying to get free right in the middle there.
Bishop Hartley doing a great job of scoring or trying to score, but not allowing them to score or even take the shots.
Well, and here's a great example of what you're talking about. Just persistent pressure. Well, some contact that time, and injured player. They stop the clock for the injury timeout here. Just some contact there in the middle of the field, and
it looked like she hit her head on the turf a little bit there.
I believe that is, I want to say it's Katie Wilson. And it is. And you see Katie is up and walking under her own power, so that's good. Yep, it's a little contact, and Katie will come over, take a seat, become a fan for her teammates here for a few minutes.
Hopefully she can go back in the game after we see what's wrong with her with the trainer.
She'll be picking those rubber pellets off of her. That's the thing about these artificial turf fields, right, Deshaun?
Yeah.
Ball thrown ahead. Here comes Fidel up the left side. Great job to let the defender go by. Her pass gets blocked, but she gets right back to it again. Marie Burkhart chips it toward the middle, bouncing ball, and again cleared away from the front by Rylan Brown of Lancaster. Burkhart over to battle on the right wing side. This will stay Hartley ball.
It seems like Bishop Hartley's strategy game plan coming into it was to attack the middle, and once they help, kick it to like basketball terms, kick it to your teammate and try to get the goal.
Yeah, they've done a nice job here of driving on the wing and centering the passes in this second half. Marie Burkhart, she's had this job almost all night. Ball stopped. Ryan fans on the initial shot, able to get it back. Chips it toward the net again, bounces around, and that one is cleared away. Jenna Ryan tried to stick handle there to get away from a little bit of pressure, and Lancaster able to get that one back. I like what Jenna Ryan's doing right now. I mean, she's watch her. This Deshaun, just look at the confidence. Takes that shot, it gets in there, gets kicked away. And then there she is again, back on her stick, trying to make the play.
Yeah, being aggressive.
She's just feeling it right now. She is, from the Bishop Hartley side, she is the most in control. She's controlling their game.
Also putting a lot of pressure on Lancaster goalie, Allie Locke.
Yes, absolutely.
Being aggressive.
And Allie Locke has been very good here tonight. There's 3 goals in. There could be twice that many. She's made some nice saves. Here's Jenna Ryan on the defensive side. Trying to hold on to the ball and trying to get away from the defender, and she's just doing
Yeah, she's doing a great job.
Yeah, she is. She gave it away and then gets it right back on her stick. There is no quit in her, I'll tell you that right now.
Junior Jenna Ryan, like you said, was holding her own down there, or doing it on both ends of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. A great two-way player.
That's good to have.
There she gets it again, and again clears it right up the field. Rachel Fidel couldn't get there. Now for Lancaster, they're looking for an opportunity. And again, they really couldn't get one going, and that's because Taryn Jones makes a nice play. Jones kept them from getting that ball to the middle of the field. Addie Bunting ready to play it here for Lancaster. Tried to drop it back, but she didn't get it back far enough. Hartley, the opportunity, missed out on that. Try to create another one. Zhang plays it ahead. Lancaster able to knock it down. Conagy looking for it for the Lady Hawks. Lancaster now getting the benefit of some of the bounces here. Hartley couldn't clear it far enough away. Good job of knocking that one down, and then being knocked down on the play was Dominique Assis.
Yeah, she whipped on it. She tried to, like you said, clear it out. and swung a little too hard there, but she did try to swing it out.
Bunting has it set up for Lancaster. Assis, another good defensive play.
There she go. She finally was able to clear that ball out.
A bouncing ball there. Lancaster trying to settle it down and gain control. And they're able to do that for the moment. Another whistle, and again, Lancaster will get a chance to play it. There's Jenna Ryan again, knocking down a ball and just maintaining possession. Played up the right side now. Back toward the middle of the field. Lancaster will be there to knock this one away. Audrey Knight on the left wing side. Knight continues to battle. Gets it down a little bit lower here. Centering attempt is broken up. Lancaster just can't find quite the room that they're looking for, and finally we get a whistle.
Yeah, like I said, Bishop Hartley's doing a great job of not allowing them to get any type of shots. Like the defensive pressure is all the way there for Hartley. As Lancaster is trying to find a way to get shots, not even a goal, just shots. They're not even getting an opportunity to do that.
Well, Lancaster will get the opportunity now. They're ready to put it in play. Shot gets blocked. Still bouncing around, and Ryan tried to clear it away. Another opportunity here for Lancaster to work it off the goal line. Annabelle Farmer to put it in play. She does. Keep it low. Turning shot. Bounces wide left to the net. And Hartley survives that flurry of activity by Lancaster.
Lancaster had an opportunity right there, 2 opportunities to try to make something happen before the quarter ends. Hartley does a great job of stopping them on that.
Well, a missed pass there by Hattie Bunting. She was trying to take advantage while the Hawks were scrambling a little bit and start the play. As it turns out, everybody was scrambling. Dominica Cease with just 18 seconds left in this third quarter sends it ahead. Up the near side, Hartley tried to lead pass, and that one got intercepted. Lancaster, will they have enough time to get it down the field in the waning seconds of the third quarter? No, as Hartley knocks it away. And the third quarter comes to an end here at Jack Ryan Field. Only 1 goal in the quarter. And it was scored by the Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley. And they have built themselves a 2-goal advantage here through 3 quarters of play on their home field against Lancaster. You're watching Hartley Hawks Field Hockey.
Hi, this is Bob McElligott for Hutta and Price Orthodontics. Have you ever looked forward to going to any type of a doctor? Well, neither have I. But let me tell you, I do look forward to seeing Doctors Hutta and Price when I go to their practice. You know why? Well, it's as Dr. Hutta says. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And at Hutta and Price Orthodontics, you will know that they care from the very first visit. To find out the services that they provide or to set up a consultation, just go to their website at lovethatsmile.net. If you've ever dreamed of a career in the sports production industry, your dream could come true. The Ohio Media School is enrolling their next sports emphasis class soon. You'll learn about all the different aspects of what goes into the broadcast that you watch or listen to. Go from behind the scenes to the front of the camera. You'll also get hands-on opportunities to practice your skills through the Score On Air network. Call the Ohio Media School at 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com/Columbus.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Back here at Jack Ryan Field, Bob McElligott, Sean Pate with you. Hartley Hawks with a 3-1 lead over Lancaster. Lancaster actually got the first goal of this game. It was early in the second quarter. Lady Hawks countered with 2 in the second. They got 1 in the third. They have been in control of most of this game. And really, Deshaun, for them, the strategy and the formula is easy. Just keep doing what you've done all night. Do not relax. Do not get on your heels. If you do that, you get in trouble.
If they continue to keep doing what they're doing, they really will be successful today in today's match. But like you said, Hartley are doing the proper things to try to get the victory. But right now, with a 2-point lead right now in the fourth quarter, do you see them trying to be conservative, or do you want them to continue to be aggressive?
I think at 2-5, you probably continue to be aggressive against a team because there's 2 things here. Number one, you want to win this game, right? And number two, you have games left. So you want to keep breeding that we're going to attack night in and night out, in my opinion. You think?
Yep, I agree.
So let's see what they do here. And actually, I guess the more important thing might be, what does Lancaster do? Well, how do they turn it up? They got that first goal of this game. And, I felt that they kind of took advantage where Hartley felt like that first quarter, hey, that was all us. We didn't get a goal, but it's okay. And all of a sudden, up the field, boom, 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 ball's in the back of the net. And then you go, whoa, what just happened here? So for Lancaster, how do they get that back? That's something they've been asking themselves now for 2 quarters.
Absolutely. What they have to do is just keep trying to be aggressive. Do the same thing that Hartley's doing to you. Keep being aggressive. Keep running in transition. A basketball term, sorry, but keep running, doing like that. Get power plays, stuff like that, and they'll be successful. I think, like you said, with that first goal, if they could just get back to the way they scored that goal and keep playing how they did the first half, they could try to chip into this lead.
And as you were talking about that, they get back in an odd man situation and they just slap that ball all the way out of play on the far side, and it's going to take that too. I mean, if you're outnumbered, you got to make whatever plays available to you, and that's exactly what they did there. Now they get a chance to go back on the offense.
The beauty of it all is there's a lot of time left.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time, as we've seen, 2 goals being scored in a span of 5 minutes.
You are right about that. You can never rest, and if you're behind, you can never quit trying to force the issue. See the battle over on the far side of the field. Hartley winning this battle. They have somebody standing right near the front of the net. But again, it's good defense and an odd man situation there. A little 2-on-1. And Lancaster, that one player back, was able to make the play that she needed to. And there's a shot that gets kicked wide.
Hartley, like you said, had an opportunity to tack onto that lead, but was unable to do so. But like you said, they definitely had an open goal or open player right there to get that goal, but they missed the opportunity.
Yeah, that's not a formula for Lancaster. You look at that and you say, we can't keep doing this. Here they're going to spring a player free. Up the left side, she gets all the way through. Here's a chance at a one-on-one, and Birchfield comes diving out to make the save. And we do get the whistle. Man, I'll tell you what, there's the most exciting play of this game. Kyla Willett gets through the defense up the left side, and coming right out there was Brooke Birchfield. She attacked that play and keeps it out of the goal. Watch this. Stops it. She's looking for it, just trying to hold on there. But that's an aggressive play and probably the play right there.
As Lancaster, they look like we said, was trying to score, and Birchfield, what an amazing play to stop that goal, because if she doesn't stop that goal, Lancaster scores.
Well, you see what the result of it is here. Looks like a penalty shot, and Rylan Brown is going to take this. And what we've seen from Rylan Brown is she has a very heavy shot. So let's see if Birchfield can make this save. Well, talking with the official there, as Rylan Brown had a question. Here we go. And she's able to chip it up and over. Obviously a huge goal that makes it a 1-goal game.
Rylan Brown giving Lancaster opportunity to cut into that lead after getting clarification from the ref, of course.
And just watch her take this, wristed on the stick side.
But that right there was what Lancaster needed. They needed that type of spark right here. But how will Hartley respond is the biggest question.
That is the biggest question, because we were just talking about this. What do you have to do if you're Lancaster? Well, they break free. They get the opportunity with the shot, the one-on-one. They cash in on it. Now it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-goal game, and you already mentioned this. A lot of time, ton of time.
And, that 1 goal just give a player confidence, as you see right here. One goal give players confidence and team confidence.
Absolutely. And Kyla Willett, she's the one trying to get free again on the left side. She still has the ball. And now we'll get a whistle. It's going to stay Lancaster ball.
You know, it's all about momentum. You know, at first Hartley had that momentum, and then now they get that penalty goal right there, and now that the momentum switches now, flips.
Yeah, it has. It has flipped. And we've talked about Jenna Ryan, how she's kind of controlled the game for Bishop Hartley. All of a sudden here in these last few minutes, Kyla Willett, with her breakaway speed, has started to control things for Lancaster a bit. But right now they're not in an area where they can use breakaway speed. They're getting down toward the net there. Now you've got to work hard, maintain possession, and try to get your shots through. Good job defending, and that was Ryan defending, and she winds up getting the ball back. She sends a bouncer up the field.
Hartley defense has been tremendous today. They've done a great job of defending that goal.
Long lead pass is right by everybody. So this one will be put into play by Taryn Jones. Now it is the Lady Hawks who are backed up inside of their own end. Intercept a little pass there. Couldn't do anything with it. Clock turns with 10 minutes left. It's a long 10 minutes. When you're down by one, you feel like you have all the time in the world. When you're up by one, you feel like you have all the time in the world. You got to find a way to kill.
Absolutely.
Long play ahead. Mary Burkhart tried to play through a defender, and that one got stolen away. Jenna Ryan goes all the way to the far side of the field, but incurs a whistle again.
As Lancaster keep getting the opportunities, they just had to capitalize on it.
Well, you talked about momentum, and this one could go either way right now. Lancaster is feeling some confidence after getting that second goal. And I think they're feeling they've got something that works over there on the left side. A lot of traffic. Lancaster couldn't get that ball all the way to the goal. And Hartley with a chance to put it up the field. That one going right off the body of Conagy. Winds up out of play.
Hartley has to continue to be aggressive. Continue to keep doing the things that got you this league. Right now, they look like they're trying to do everything to have keep away when they was at their best when they was being aggressive in that first half and in the early third quarter.
Yeah, I agree. They do look like that. I think you do have to give Lancaster some credit for that, too, because they've turned it up. So, yeah, it's a combination of those two things right now. And as I said, you know, if you're up by one and you look at the clock and there's still over 8 minutes left on it, if your thought process is how are we going to just wind the time off this clock,
yeah,
that's not the way to go about it. The thought process, of course, has to be how are we going to get another one.
We always talk about not playing to lose and play to win.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing right now. It's like they trying hard not to lose instead of playing hard to win.
And part of that also could be that, you know, you do get back on your heels at a certain time of the games when the momentum shifts, and it could be just trying to get through it right now. As you said, come on, let's weather the storm. Let's figure it out. What we've seen in this game is just when it looks like Lancaster is on the ropes, they've come off the ropes.
Yeah.
And every time that Hartley has been asked to respond, they have responded.
And as you said, Hartley have not been very successful this year. So, and it look like they're in a position to win. So I think they're just anxious to get to the doubles, triple zeros.
That's a good point too. That is a good point too. When when you've been in games and you haven't been able to win them, and then you're in a spot where, as you said, you're thinking, okay, like we have this, but And it's that whole mental thing. And I don't care what the sport is or who the athlete is. It doesn't even matter what level it is. If the mentality is, I can't make a mistake, you're more likely to make a mistake, right?
Yeah.
So, this would be very interesting. And if you're Lancaster, they're the same way. Only with one win coming into this one. So they're licking their chops right now.
Yeah.
Lancaster's got the ball. Again, they attack that left side, as they have done here in the second half. Good job by Hartley to strip it away. Jenna Ryan. They have neutralized her in the last couple of minutes. We were talking about how dominant she was, and she was controlling things, and they have shut her off a little bit.
That's what I was thinking also. Jenna Ryan, they had to find a way to get Jenna Ryan going, as she has been a spark for the Lady Hawks today.
Yeah, get her back in it. There's no question about it. Right now, Maggie Taylor trying to make a play. And after the whistle, the Hawks are going to get to put it back in play. Ryan quickly shifting from offense to defense, trying to steal this ball back. And she is able to do that. Still going to be Hartley ball. Those plays are huge, especially right now, Deshaun. When she gets it, longer she keeps it, the more time that comes off that clock. She has been the most sure-handed player out there.
And she's very shifty with the ball, too.
Yes.
She's able to do a lot of things with the ball. So if I'm the Lady Hawks, that's who I want the ball in my hands with.
Here we go again with Lancaster, utilizing that left wing side. Trying to come free. Hartley trying to sweep it away. Get the whistle. They have just constantly gone up that side of the field.
Obviously, we believe that that's the game plan. It seemed like that was the game plan coming in, attacking that left side of the field.
Even if it wasn't, it's worked. Yeah, so it is now, right?
They made it a part of the game.
That's right. That's the in-game strategy of it. And that one is put right to the back of the net. Well, we have seen Ryland Brown crank it up all night long.
We have as we look at the replay.
Just deflected and went downward. And after the officials talk it over, they will allow the goal. And there you see as it went in, it changed direction a little bit.
What do you think they said? It was deflected, or?
I don't know if they were looking to see or talking about who it went off of or whatever the case may be, but it does count. And Lancaster's come back to make it a 3-3 game.
See, just like we talked about, there's just little things like that, and now it looks 3-3 after being 3-1 to start the quarter.
And again, for the Hawks, every time this has happened to them tonight, they've responded. They've got to respond again if they want to have a chance to win. Marie Burkhart trying to send it ahead. We get the whistle, and this is going to be staying in Hartley's favor. Well, let's see if they can come back with a very similar play here.
It's kind of seemed like the roles flipped. So, early in the third quarter, Hartley was getting into the meat of the defense, the teeth of the defense, and Lancaster was able to stop it. But now it's like the roles reverse a little bit, and now Lancaster is getting into the teeth of the defense, and Hartley is having a hard time stopping them.
Burkhart out to Ryan. Her shot blocked. She gets it back for a moment. Still battling, and now whistle. They say that went off her knee. And Lancaster tries to play it up the field, but they give it away. Shot toward the net. Again, it gets blocked. Zhang plays it to the middle. Ball bouncing around, and this is going to be Hartley with another opportunity. Clock is under 3 minutes here. See if they go back to Jenna Ryan. She's been the hot hand as far as controlling the ball. They sent it to her last time. See if they go to her again. They do. She sets it up, passes over to the right. And that one gets pushed away by Lancaster and winds up out of play on the far side.
But they did exactly what you said they was going to do. Give it to Jenna Ryan and have Jenna Ryan create for her teammates.
And at that time, instead of her taking the shot, she tried to draw the player out the block and then got it over to Kanowski. Trying to figure out where they have to drop the ball to play it from. Ryan's got it. Try to play it to the middle, and after the whistle, it's going to be Lancaster ball. 2 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Hartley gets it back, and that one bounces wide.
Hartley kind of missed the opportunity there. I thought they had a chance to score that goal there.
Now it's Lancaster wanting to bring it up the field. Get through the first wave, not the second. Well, yeah, there was a whistle, so they do kind of get through that second wave of defense. Emmy Seymour went to play it. Great job to get her stick in there by Sophia Kanowski. Ball bouncing around and good battle on that near side. Hartley's going to get the ball back here. Taryn Jones will put it in play. Under a minute.
Got to get a way to get it to Jenna Ryan.
She's got it. She slaps it toward the net. Lancaster knocks it down. Now the pressure is on, and Burkhart just missed getting a stick on that one. Ryan goes chasing to the far side. She's got it, 32 seconds left. Burkhart trying to turn and shoot. That one got blocked. Good job by Rylan Brown to get the body in front of that shot. Ryan with another steal. Didn't get much on that shot. Gets it down low, and that one wide to the right. It's only 14 seconds left here.
Hartley had another opportunity to try to take the lead.
Yeah, they've had some great chances here. They have come to life, no doubt about it. As the horn sounds to end the fourth quarter. So we'll play a 5-minute overtime here. The sudden death and see who can get the job done. Here's a look right near the end. Jenna Ryan getting that ball down low, and again,
barely.
Got to give credit to Allie Locke. She came out there and got a piece of that shot right when she had to. So 3-3 game going to overtime. Hartley had a 3-1 lead going into the fourth quarter of this game. Sean, they looked like they had it under control. I'm sure they felt like they had it under control. And once it got to 3-2, you can see the nerves there a little bit. And before you know it, here we are.
Yeah. I think they really just got too comfortable. They seen they was up 3-1, and it looked like they was like excited about that instead of finishing the game out. The game's never over, and like we just talked about earlier, it was so easy to overcome that deficit as Lancaster did. But Hartley just has to get back to what you was doing to build that 3-1 lead. Keep being aggressive, keep getting it to, trying to give it to Jenna Ryan to allow them to do that. And if they do that, they'll be victorious in this game.
Yeah, the thing is, the way that fourth quarter ended, that's how you got to pick it up in the overtime. You just got to get back to doing just that, as you said. And again, Jenna Ryan, when you say get it to her, when she's had it on her stick, whether she's taking the shot or she's making the pass, she's drawing the attention. She deserves the attention. She's playing really well right now. But as well as she's playing, they're going to focus on her. That means it's going to be open for somebody else. So don't be surprised if they do win this game here, if it's anybody other than Jenna Ryan. Don't be surprised at that, but also don't be surprised if Jenna isn't involved in the play in some way, shape, or form.
I agree, because like we seen in that quarter, that Jenna Ryan become a playmaker. So she was trying to get her teammates involved because she knew Lancaster was trying to was going to try to put the attention on her. So she did the right play. So she's making the right play, making the right decision. As a junior, one of the leaders on the team, one of the upperclassmen, she's doing a great job to try to lead the Lady Hawks to victory.
Bridget Ebenhack, who's the head coach of this team, instructing right now. Instructing, teaching, lecturing, it all goes under the same category, especially right now. And, the same thing's going on here. Allison Kennard, trying to tell her team the same thing. Look, what got you back into a tie in this game is what you got to do. It's the same way you've got to play here if you want to get a win. The big play is the penalty shot. Yeah. That's the one that made it 3-2. It gave a lot of confidence to Lancaster. Then they were able to come back and tie the game. So, those things, they happen. And for Hartley, it's about overcoming. As you said, they're on their home field tonight. They've got that advantage, and that's something they need to find to take advantage. They need to take advantage of in this final 5 minutes they're going to play here. So it should be interesting. And and you can draw it up however you want to. 10 minutes, right? Not 5 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
5-minute break in between the regulation and the overtime. So that's where all these discussions are taking place right there. You see Allie Locke getting her gear back on. And, again, she's been big. She was big early in the first quarter of this game. She made some huge saves. She made some saves right there at the end. She kicked one just wide of the net. So she's been big when she's had to be big in this game, no question about it. When she's given up the goals, they have been, there's a lot of people around her, a lot of players around her, and hardly able to find the ball, and one of them went right through her pads. And, she's been solid. Both goalkeepers have been solid on each end here tonight.
Yep. Definitely. Both goalies have done a tremendous job of protecting their nets.
Right. And when it comes to overtime, in most cases, they've got to be your most important player.
Yeah.
So we will see what gives.
But one thing Hartley cannot do is make or allow Lancaster to feel, more confident. Mm-hmm. Because right now, going into this, Lancaster is confident. They feel like they can really win this game. So Hartley got to do everything in their power to disrupt that, to get back to what we was doing, to have that lead. And let's see what Coach Bridget has with the Lady Hawks drawn up.
Well, they're over there to decide who gets possession. Ten minutes of sudden death. And if nobody scores in this overtime, it'll go down officially as a tie. So they've got 10 minutes to see if somebody can get the win. Hartley wins the toss. They get the ball to start. Sophia Kanowski will start things off. Jenna Ryan, they give it to her immediately. Looks on the right wing side, doesn't make the pass. Now she'll just blast it ahead. Lancaster knocks it down. Battle going on for the ball. Hartley wins the battle. And here comes a shot. That one got knocked down. Hawks trying to make quick work out of this, and Hartley gets the benefit of the whistle again. Well, they came out and they attacked quickly, Deshaun. They got Lancaster back on their heels.
Once again, that's what Hartley was doing in that first half in the early third quarter, attacking that middle zone right there. If they have to get back to what they did early in the game, and right there, and you see the penalty was on Lancaster.
Ray Burkhart puts it in play. Jenna Ryan holding, shooting. It got blocked, and it is cleared out. And looking to go up that left side is Kyla Willett. There's a whistle, and Lancaster will start it again immediately. There is Willett. She created a breakaway earlier. That led to the eventual penalty shot. Ball loose in the middle of the field. Whistle favoring Hartley. They'll set it up right in midfield. Ryan rifles it up the left side. That one goes by everybody.
Seems like Hartley is trying to force it. But I believe they should just try to take what the defense gives them.
Rylan Brown will put this one in. Slaps that one to the middle of the field. Hartley had a chance to take it away. Couldn't complete the steal. That one all the way up the field. Great job defensively by the Hawks. They had only one player back, and that was Dominique Assis. And what a play she made. Look at this play. That's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper if you don't make that play.
Doing a great job being the last line defense for the Lady Hawks, getting that ball away from them. And that was right there for Dominique Assis, was that senior leadership right there. Knowing that as being a senior, she had to make those type of plays that she is right here.
Trying to get that ball to where she can clear it. It gets knocked away from her, and there, nice job in picking it up. Jenna Ryan back there again. We've talked about the way that she's played both sides of the ball tonight, offense and defense. That ball came up, and that one hit Maggie Taylor. Ryan throws it ahead. Oh, and a great job of sweeping that away right in the middle of the field by Ryland Brown. Brown has been all over the place tonight. She's been a big factor here for Lancaster. Ball is sent ahead. Hawks chase it down. Good move by Maggie Taylor. And then it is cleared away.
Good smart move by Allie Locke.
Up the near side, that stays in play. Sophia Kanowski will swing and a miss there. Gets another opportunity. Lancaster intercepts. And they clear the ball down the field. Assis comes and gets it. She wants to blast it back the other way. Bouncing ball. Lancaster trying to take advantage of this. They thought they might get a rush, but the whistle blows, and Jenna Ryan will get the chance to play it again for Hartley. Tries to send it right up the middle. Again, the Lancaster gets a stick in there, knocks it down. Rachel Fidel just off the sideline and back in the game. Made a play, but now Lancaster gets it ahead up the right side, trying to create another 2-on-1. Assis, another big play. There will be a whistle, though, and Lancaster will continue to play it.
Once again, Dominique Assis doing a great job being that defender. Tough defender that the Lady Hawks need.
Yeah, she is. She's been tested time and again. Fidel plays it ahead. And that one is now loose in the middle of the field, and it looked like an opportunity there for Maggie Taylor, maybe to take it by the defender with a breakaway. Didn't work out. Hartley again, they've got numbers. Let's try to come up the field. Fidel on the right side, continues to carry. Started to lose control of that ball, and Lancaster will get the opportunity to play it away now with just over 4 minutes to go in the overtime. Looked like a fantastic opportunity, but it quickly disappeared. Annabelle Farmer is going to put it in play. Farmer blasted ahead. Cut off by Zhang. Jenna Ryan throws it ahead, and this is going to get out of play. Three and a half minutes to play. Ryan trying to get that bouncing ball. Finding some help over there by Taryn Jones. Stays in Lancaster's possession, though. Officials resetting where they're going to play the ball in from. Send that one ahead, and Assis again with a big play, and Lancaster draws the whistle this time. Well, they now have a bit of the momentum. The ball is traveling toward the Hawks' end of the field. Ryan will play it ahead. Opportunity here. Fidel trying to get it around the one defender. Couldn't get all the way around. Here's a chance, though, for Maggie Taylor. Taylor lost control of it. And back the other way it comes. Lily Stoughton. Up the left side. She loses control. Tries to play it to the middle. Jamie Zhang will get there for the Lady Hawks. Just over 2 minutes to play in overtime. 3-3 game. Lancaster with it back again. And that one goes off of Zhang. They'll play this ball from about 30-yard line. To slap it toward the net, and Birchfield, great save, and then kicks it aside.
Great job by Birchfield there. Get that save.
She hasn't seen the shot the entire overtime, and then the one that comes in there could have ended the game. Fidel back on the counterattack. She's got Jenna Ryan with her on the right side. Fidel loses control of the ball. She was looking to Ryan. She wanted to give that pass to her and couldn't get it on her stick. Now Burkhart. She'll get it. Tries to send that one to the net. That one got blocked.
As you said, Fidel was definitely trying to get that ball to Ryan, who looked like Ryan had the opportunity, the angle, to get that winning goal.
Clock turns under a minute to go. Could be a last opportunity here for the Lady Hawks. 3-3 game, overtime. Put it in play, and now the official blows the whistle. Under 30 seconds to go. Burkhart to Ryan. Ryan holds, she shoots, it gets blocked again. Hartley another chance, and they score! With 15 seconds left, the Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley close it out in overtime.
That's some way to win a victory on your home turf in sudden death, overtime fashion.
Here's Ryan with a shot again. It got blocked. But there it comes to Fidel. And she just does a fantastic job of letting it go. Burkhart lays it right out there for Jenna Ryan. You knew she was going to shoot. Gets blocked. But Fidel, good patience, settles it down, takes her time, gets it up and over and to the back of the net. And that's how the Lady Hawks of Bishop Hartley get the victory here tonight. Deshaun, it literally went down to the very end. 15 seconds left in the overtime before Hartley found a way to get the win.
Definitely. Bishop Hartley did a great job with having Jenna Ryan and Rachel Fidel basically lead them to victory tonight. Also, we have to give a lot of credit to the senior, Dominique Assis, who helped with the defense towards the end of the game. Also, we have to give a big shout out to those goalies from both teams, as they did a great job. And the bad thing about this is one team got to lose, one team got to win. But you can't fault the effort from both teams. They did a great job.
No, you can't fault them at all. And again, Jenna Ryan, she had the hot hand, but she took this shot. It seemed like every time she took it in the fourth quarter, it got blocked. It got blocked again. But again, that patience by Fidel, and really the way that she shoots it, by the time that Allie Locke can even see that ball coming, she cannot adjust to it. And you'll see she's down a little bit. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be in traffic here. And you'll watch it. And there's the goalkeeper. She's looking down. Where is it? Just as she crouches down, Fidel takes that shot upstairs. Beautiful shot. Perfectly placed shot. And as you said, Brooke Birchfield, let's not forget, just minutes before that, made a huge save. She was all by herself. And the ball comes in. She kicked it away from the net very calmly. And that was absolutely huge. And that's what gave her team a chance to get it done and get the win. But you see the aggressiveness there. We were talking about tonight how Allie Locke was aggressive and going after balls and kicking balls away from the front of the net. They got to her when they needed to at the very end. But seesaw battle, we talked about it throughout this entire second half, Deshaun. It was fun to watch.
Yep,
no doubt about it. As one team got momentum, the other team took it away. And as you said, it's too bad one team has to lose, but we're at Hartley and they won, so I'm not going to agree with it. But it was fun. It was fun to watch. And I'll tell you what, on both sides, great effort by all these players.
No, I agree. Also, just being out here and doing this and playing an extra 10 minutes of sudden death. Now you usually playing four quarters of 15 minutes, and now you gotta try to find that little bit more energy or that little bit more, finesse. That's what you got to try to win it out. And Hartley did a great job of taking the victory, winning the game, finishing the game. Like we talked about finishing the game, they did a great job. And Jenna Ryan just did a great job tonight, leading their team to victory. But you're right about Brooke Birchfield. Brooke Birchfield. A couple minutes before in that overtime or sudden death, that was a big stop that led. They gave him a little bit more momentum and stuff like that, though. But good job to Bishop Hartley.
Yeah,
and good job on the win.
And as we're talking about those players that we were talking about, it was Marie Burkhart that put it in play. She's a junior. She gave it to Jenna Ryan. She's a junior, and Rachel Fidel is only a sophomore who scores the win here. So, they not only do they get the job done, but we're talking about players that are, they're players that are going to be back again. They're players that are going to get better, and then they've got another season or more to get better. So it was fun to watch tonight. It was good. It was a good match. When I talked with Coach Ebenhack before the game, she said this is usually a good matchup with Lancaster, and she was not lying. It was a great matchup here tonight, and the Hawks get the win in overtime with 15 seconds left. It was Rachel Fidel that scored to give the Lady Hawks a 4-3 win here tonight. Great work.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Deshaun Pate, and I was also joined by Will Ward here tonight. They did a great job. The Hartley Hawks did a great job as they get the victory in overtime, 4-3 over Lancaster. This is Bob McElligott saying good night, and thanks for watching Bishop Hartley Field Hockey.